Evelyn to Philip, V-mail, dated July 10th, 1944. Dearest Phil, thought I'd get some air this evening instead of sitting in and typing. I received your 3 short letters of July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, along with a letter from Ed, who is now in France. I guess I felt it, as I mentioned it a few days ago. The news depressed me terribly, but I'll get used to it. That's all he said. I'm in France now. He also said that he has written to you several times and has had but one reply from you. Guess the mail situation is bad. Your letters were short and sweet, and I'd prefer to say nothing concerning anything about the house, etc. I can assure you that everything is running as smoothly as is possible under the circumstances. I only wish, sweet, that you could have seen your daughter last night. She looked like a gorgeous flower or butterfly, dressed in her yellow pinafore, yellow flower in hair, yellow socks, and snow-white shoes. She drew an ooh or ah from anyone who chanced to see her. I must have a snap of her in that outfit, as I too want a lasting remembrance of her looking that way. I didn't get to see the Bennisses after all. I called them 9 times in all and could not reach them. I finally left a message at the hotel. It was another hot day and I went to work as usual. I'm keeping our date faithfully, baby mine, and I sure do love you up each time. A hug and kiss from your lovin' Ev. Evelyn to Philip, V-mail dated July 11th, 1944. Darling hubby, no mail today for a change. The weather continues hot with no sign of a let-up. The only break comes at night when there is a cool breeze outside. By the time the house cools off, it is morning again, and the sun makes the house a sweatbox once more. I worked as usual, catching in some pressing before going to work. I washed my new navy and white pinafore, and it shrunk just a bit. It was a bit large, but fits perfectly now. This pinafore is just the type you'd love, baby. Goldie is getting a permanent tomorrow morning, in spite of what Harry says. Her hair is too straight and long and does not look well at all. Harry has been to the track 3 times in the past week. I brought home 2 more yacht chairs. It's a pleasure to buy things so cheaply. Adele knows that money belongs in a pocketbook. She's getting up in the world. I understand Petey has several of Adele's pictures, and I'll try to get them tomorrow and send them along. He says they are cute. Esther's hubby is home on furlough, and I hope to get out to see them this week sometime. Now I'll sign off with all my love, my sweet. Your Ev. Evelyn to Philip, July 12, 1944. Dearest mine, I was thinking about last year in this time. If you will recall, you were home on a 3-day pass. Gosh, what a difference. No mail today except the pillowcase I received from Seymour. It's a white satin with navy-colored insignia. Petey gave me the 2 enclosed snaps of Adele. I think they are fair. That doll she's holding is the one I bought her. The doll's hat and pinafore are bright red. The sunsuit Adele is wearing is the sailor suit she wore last year. Page 2. As I suspected, the bruise does show in the pictures. You will note also that her legs are much straighter. She still walks a little pigeon-toed, but I'm hoping it too will straighten itself out. The heat continues with the mercury around 97 today. I sweat more than I ever remember sweating. but I feel good. I'm not half as tired as I used to be, though I do have a few very tiring days now and then. My new Oxfords feel swell. Why the hell didn't I ever buy such good, comfortable shoes before this? Dot called last night, and I hope to visit her with Adele either this Saturday or next. Page 3. I managed to get a V-mail off to Eddie last night. Harry was out to the track again today. It's getting to be his hangout. Diana Jean is past 8 pounds and going strong. She's still on the thin, long side, but she'll get there. She is losing all her dark hair. I have a hunch she is going to be a blonde someday. Adele's hair is very blonde when the sunlight hits it, very much like yours is in the summer. Phil, I can't get any sense to mailing off packages during page 4, this very hot weather. Can you suggest something other than chocolate? I could make up a nice package of Lifesavers and chewing gum if I can get them in reasonable quantities. Adele sleeps straight through the night without a break. Occasionally she doesn't. She seems to be cutting teeth again and was a little cranky last night. At this point, my dearest, I find myself wanting you very, very much. I'm glad to report that I haven't had any trouble as far as sex is concerned for the past few months. All I know is I want you and all that goes with you. I love you, Phil. Your F.